cake.
Cake. Happy day before your birthday.
No, it's my birthday.
Is it your birthday now?
No, it's not.
Okay. Or are you just insecure about the Russian superstition thing?
Yeah.
And that the internet will know?
Yeah. I'm gonna get cursed.
You're not gonna get cursed.
I'm already wearing one of my birthday presents. We're eating birthday cake. I'm gonna get cursed.
You're not gonna get cursed. Do you want to explain the curse? Just fixing your sleep.
I see. So, the curse in Russian is that if you celebrate before your birthday... I don't actually know what the curse is. Hang on. It's considered bad luck to wish someone happy birthday before their birthday. Or celebrate before their birthday. So, we're gonna have some bad luck. They'll be okay.
It's not. There's no such thing as luck.
But today, we're sampling Russian birthday cakes.
Yeah, we're sampling Russian birthday cakes.
Wait. I'm not cozy and this chair is squeaky.
Uh-oh. You gotta get cozy.
Okay, now.
It's the day before Jean's birthday, and we have been very busy working on something that involves cleaning our house a lot that we will tell you about soon. But, so normally I would make Jean a cake and spend a couple days doing that, and this year we don't have the time or the ability to make our house that messy. So Jan was like, hey, I've been telling you about all of the like Russian style cakes that you can get and trying to get you to try them for like years now. Do you want to try some? And I was like, sure, let's do that.
We went to the Russian store, got looked at like we were a little crazy, but we bought some cake. From the deli section where they just had them by the slice, and not really by the slice, more by the, will you take 3/4 of this, or how about a really big piece? Will you just take the rest of it? They were just pushing their cakes. Alright, so we got two different kinds of cakes.
Do you remember what they are?
One's a very traditional Russian cake.
Okay.
And the other one was labeled Ferrero Rocher cake. Whatever the heck that means.
It means the chocolate with a lot of ground hazelnuts in it.
So, this one has a lot of hazelnuts, but the cool thing about these is they're all really layered cakes. They're really cool, like torted with multiple layers. I want to look up what the name of this one is. Alright, so this is a Russian Napoleon cake. I had to look it up because there's a couple other cakes that look similar to this, but they're different. So this is a traditional Russian Napoleon cake.
Okay.
Let's read about it.
Okay.
It is a cake taking its name from a Napoleon hat batch of layered pastries made in 1912 as part of the centennial celebrations of Russia's victory over France.
She missed Napoleon hat-shaped batch of pastries.
Layers of pastry are slathered with custard and sprinkled with pastry crumbs that symbolize the bitter winter that helped Russia defeat Napoleon. While many cakes were made during Soviet times, the Napoleon cake didn't fare well during food shortages. As a result, it became a cake to bake at home, where people were free to experiment with ingredients. We did not bake this at home. We have one very little slice of it to try. So, you ready to try some cake?
I am ready to try some cake.
Here we got our special spoons.
Okay, special spoon.
We're just gonna go right for it.
Okay.
Should we try this one first?
Yeah, Napoleon cake.
Napoleon cake. Ooh, I'll just hold it for you.
Oh wow, okay, this is... I'm hoping that this means it's really stale, and that doesn't mean this is how this cake is meant to go.
It probably is a little stale. But I'll let you know in a minute.
Okay.
We have backup birthday cakes in case these suck.
Not large. Okay. They're stacked very high.
A little stale.
Definitely a little stale. But the concept's still there. It tastes like a diplomat cream as a filling when you like mix custard and whipped cream together to make it like a lighter kind of custardy thing. And then layers of like an oversweetened puff pastry.
I mean, there's a lot of puff pastry in here.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's not what I would normally define. I don't. I already have a mouthful. Why are you trying to feed me more? No. I'm good.
Ah! Cake overboard!
I just summoned your cake. Okay, so this tastes basically like God damn it, what are those called? I went to pastry school. I should remember this. I was betrayed. They're also called tarts. So that wasn't aphasia. I just brought up the wrong mental image. Because I pictured, like, this kind of tart. But what I meant was this kind of tart.
That's... Ready for cake number 2?
Yeah. So I don't know why you'd make this instead, basically, right? Like, it works in that format because, like, the pastry is able to expand properly and dehydrate properly. And here it just gets that, like, a little bit of sogginess just from being trapped in layers. So...
I've never had a very, very dry Russian cake that we like in soggy.
Right. But there's a difference between moist and, like, soggy. Anyway.
Alright, biting to cake 2.
Okay.
Let's
Fair
just
shake.
each take a corner. Whoa!
So this is more what I was expecting from your explanations of Russian cakes.
Well, this is more similar to what I traditionally grew up eating for my birthday.
Mm-hmm. So for the most part, in the Americas and Western Europe, right, we have a pretty, like, defined notion of cake as essentially a quick bread. A poofy, nice, semi-moist, like, you know, quick bread that's then, you know, torted, thinner, and then filled, right? Like, that's what we think of as cake.
That is not what this is.
And in Eastern Europe, it is much more common for cakes to be more of like a wafer.
Layered art experiment.
It's basically like, and I was looking at the store when we were there, and I saw how you actually make them, because they did have the layers there.
Growing up, my mom would buy very thin wafers
Mm-hmm.
and then stack things on them.
Mm-hmm.
So you could buy just like a circular
Mhm.
9-inch wafer and then put chocolate on it. And then another layer where you could put condensed milk on it.
Mhm.
And then another layer with strawberries. So you could just like make your own cake and then you stack a book on top of it for like 2 hours
To compress it. Yeah.
and let it all soak in. And then you eat it.
So basically, if you're having trouble picturing the texture and the idea of this, picture, you know, those cookies you can get, the wafer cookies you can get at a store, or like come in like chocolate, strawberry, and vanilla, of like wafers with a filling in between. Scale that up, make it not a dehydrated food, and that's exactly what this is.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I do. So a lot of the cakes that I make tend to be kind of a hybrid format. So like I don't use like actual wafers like these do, but I do tend to tort cakes a lot thinner. So there is like a much more similar like filling to cake ratio in these as I tend to make. I do like it.
I see why they randomly just called this one a Ferrero Rocher cake.
Mm-hmm.
It definitely does taste like the candy.
Mm-hmm.
It's delicious.
Did they actually toast these or not?
I don't know. They're yummy.
Mm-mm. They didn't. So they really should have toasted what's on top. But besides that, I would say, compared to like an American store-bought cake, this is definitely better.
I like them all for their own merits. Like,
Mhm.
I love American store-bought cake when you want to just eat a piece of something as fast as you can and get like a sugar high. And sometimes I just want that. It's delicious, it's fluffy, and you can just compress it all into your mouth in one bite.
Mhm.
I like this because it's so tall you can't get all the flavors in one bite.
Mhm.
And I like it because it has good mouth texture.
It just have a typical mouthfeel, and yeah, it does. have a good mouthfeel.
So traditionally, this is very similar to what I grew up eating for my birthdays and for holidays.
I would really like to try one of these fresh, because I can't really compare it to like other fresh cakes.
Yeah.
But compared to, you know, store-bought cakes that have been in the fridge for like a week, because this is probably was sent here from New York, right?
This was probably sent here from New York. So when we go to New York or Chicago, where they have a larger
Do they fresh
population.
make them in Chicago too?
No, but they have a larger population of Russian people, and so the way it actually works is all the shipments, I believe, go to Chicago first and then come to Michigan.
Okay. So if we want to try it fresh, we have to go to New York.
Yes. If you want it same day baked, you can go to New York, and there's like 20 bakeries on one street in Brighton Beach, and they'll all sell you their version of the same cake.
Okay.
And it's delicious. And they're all fresh and like out of the like pan in the morning because they'll get bought the same day. It's phenomenal, and it's so fun to just go there at like noon and go have lunch.
Well, there's also a lot of really interesting theme park history in Brighton Beach, so that would make a really good video.
In Coney Island, but you can walk between the two.
Yeah, I mean, Brighton, like Coney Island just kind of grew out of the original Brighton Beach.
Yeah. So one day, I know you really want to make a trip there, and we'll go and you can try all the Russian foods I like. We can go get yelled at by an older Russian lady to put on a sweater, or the hot dog eating contest, so we can watch someone eat like 40 or so hot dogs.
Okay. I don't know if I want to watch someone eat people eat hot dogs till they bark, but I would be interested in trying cake, and I can tell you all about Robert Moses, or how bingo saved all carnival gambling and carnival games in the United States. So, you know, those are interesting things.
You're interesting.
I'm not interesting. Information is interesting. I just happen to like to learn things, and these topics you can also find videos about on YouTube already. Like, you don't have to hear it from me.
Alright, I'm gonna go stick cake in my face.
Okay,
and
do you want to show off your cute jumpsuit?
Oh
before we go?
yeah! I got one of my birthday gifts a little early because I wanted to wear it today. And Charlotte got me this really cute Disney jumpsuit to go with all her good Disney dresses. And it has cutouts of all the Disney characters. And I'll just,
all the Pixar guys.
Pixar characters. And I'll just stand up, and instead of a dress, it has legs. Separate, nice legs. This is very awkward to do in a camera light. But yeah, here's my new jumpsuit.
I think it actually only has girl characters.
I think you're right. Happy birthday to me!
Happy birthday to Jane!
Yay, thank you!
Yeah.
Thank you for my gift.
Lots of gifts, cake, and bad luck.
You should name this video that.
I will. Have a good one, you guys.
Wait, we gotta do our signature wave.
Okay, is that our thing now?
It's our thing now.
Ready? Alright, have a good one, you guys. Bye! It's so silly!
We do! Maybe that shouldn't be our thing.
I like it, it's so funny.